Hello, this is Python Pyro. Today I will show you how to write a Telegram bot that launches a detox clinic. Just kidding. I will be upgrading a bot that provides random cat photos. I will implement page flipping. But before that, please subscribe to the channel, like the video and turn on notifications. Your support is important to me. I have numbered the images beforehand so that we can track whether the pages are being flipped correctly. Let me remind you of what I achieved last time. The bot displays random images from a folder, and the forward and backward buttons only print the callback data to the console, but do nothing. Check the code implementation in the previous video. To flip through the pictures, we need to remember the current position of the image for each user. For tutorial purposes, a list of tuples with user ID and position, a dictionary or a JSON file would be sufficient, but larger serious projects use a database for this. I'll import default dict from collections. Its convenience is that you don't need to check if the user is in the dictionary. It will return the default value, which is the function's return value, in our case int. When the bot is called with the start command, it is also necessary to remember the position so that before pressing the navigation buttons, the bot knows which file to open next. For this, I will obtain the image index and assign it to the dictionary. The key will be the user ID of the user who called the bot, and the value will be the index. Now I'll work on the forward button. In the process of writing, I made a few mistakes. Write in the comments if you notice them before I correct them. For the convenience and universality of the code, I'll save the length of the list so that the code works for a larger or smaller number of photos. If the user reaches the last photo, the bot will display a notification that it is the last photo. In this case, for the forward command, it is necessary to increase the position, index, by 1 and select the photo from the list at this position. I obtained the list earlier by reading the contents using OSListDir. Check the previous tutorial. After that, I create an FS input file and pass it to the original message editor. For the backward button, the principle will be the same, so I'll copy the code. Only this time, we will decrease the position, and if it is the very first photo, index 0, the bot will simply display a notification. Editing is done in a similar way. I check and the code is not working. As I mentioned earlier, I made a few mistakes. First, you need to change the indices in the larger or smaller direction, and only after that, pass the photo with that index. Also, don't forget that the index of the first image is 0, not 1. Always test the code before running it in production. The final stretch, just need to check that the forward and backward buttons work, as well as the randomizer button. Thanks for watching, subscribe to the channel, like the video, there will be much more interesting content. And remember, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.